So if we adopted presidential system of government from America, why can't we adopt ranching from America? The World Terrorist Index have described Fulani as the 4th terrorist group in the world. But up to today, they have not cared, the federal government have not cared to declare herdsmen as terrorist organization. And they have gone further to form Mietiala, Cattle Hore, Mietiala, Cattle Breeders, Mietiala, this one, Funam, that one. And federal government is romancing with them. And federal government comes out to defend them. Anything time something happens to them. But when they cause pains in the lives of other people, federal government will keep quiet. Federal government have gone ahead to ban iPod. Why can't they ban? What did iPod do that they went ahead and banned them? This one that Fulanis are taking over everywhere under the watch of the presidency, and they're not saying anything. What is the meaning of that? What are they trying to say? When you talk, they will come after you. Some people are afraid in this country to talk because if they come, EFCC will come after them.
Whenever they lay hand on the Fulani man, you see people like Sultan of Sokoto, the terrorist man, will rise up because he's a terrorist. That is why he's rising to defend Boko Haram.
He's a terrorist.
No, he's
a terrorist.
No, him.
Why?
Him is a terrorist. But now, do you know why? You're asking me why? I want to tell you. Why I call him a terrorist is this. Those that support terrorists must be a terrorist. Because birds of the same feather flies together. If you are not a terrorist, you can never support terrorism. Do you understand me? Because I've been able to do some 1 or 2 research. I discovered that there are some Hausas themselves. They hate that act. They don't support what is going on. So for Sultan of Sokoto coming out to support that and to cry out that they should not, handle bandit, Boko Haram. They should not touch Boko Haram. They should not fight Boko Haram. That means he himself is a Boko Haram. It's just like Sheyi Gumi. When that one was coming to negotiate between terrorists and the Nigerian government, I said this man should be arrested. This man should be detained. And when I was saying it, people did not take me serious. Look at where it has landed every Nigerian. That including the Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today, they are even terrorizing him. They are threatening him, and they cannot. Was it not yesterday that the day before yesterday, the mighty Allah threatened that anybody that lay hand on any, they will, invade the place. Do you know the meaning of that? And we have a president, a sitting president from the West. But what are we saying? That means we have incompetent people in the seat of power, in the corridor of power. They are incompetent. Sultan of Sokoto is supposed to be in jail. I say let them try me. Sultan of Sokoto, I go silent. Anything we want happen, make it happen. If I become #1 citizen of this country. No, but no, you need, there is something that Wike said one time. He said that to rule Nigeria, it takes a madman to rule the mad country. The statement of Wike, a madman, you need to act like a madman to curb insecurity in Nigeria. Because if you didn't do that, this killing will continue. It cannot stop. Because they have already believed it that this country belongs to them. It is their country.
Most people make a case for illegalities in Nigeria because you asked me not to be corrupt. But with the biting economy that is both global and locally domestic in this country, you will find somebody receiving 70,000 naira and you don't want him to be corrupt. It's the same thing even with the soldiers at the war front. Maybe the civilian joint tax force person is just giving 20 or 30,000 naira at the end of the month as a stipend for him because with
all the risk. You're saying the risk versus the reward ratio is...
And he's giving an information that is worth maybe millions of naira. Now imagine if this guy can be traced easily with the Boko Haram member. And look, guy, we know what you are doing for us. And these guys have been dealing with us, but we want to teach them a lesson. Take and they throw 2, 3, 5 million naira to him. Maybe something he has not seen with the military for the past 2 years, and he has been giving his best, risking his life, and he is giving this money in a day. Right. Tell me how he will not. If he doesn't have conscience, he will throw everything away.
Right. The same way you want to hang a dog, give it a bad name. You see, the people of the north think that they are wise, but they are not. All these things that are going on, are they not aware? You cannot tell me they are not aware. It's just that they believe that the rest of Nigerians have sold their rights. That we don't have power, we cannot confront them, and so they can do whatever they like. But they don't know that it's a matter of time. Because these Fulani herdsmen were given all the boldness to do what they were doing under Buhari. Under Buhari, these people became so arrogant. They were carrying guns, killing without any mercy, destroying farmland, destroying homesteads, destroying human beings. And Buhari looked the other side as if he didn't see what was going on. Meanwhile, any other person that challenged them is seen as a criminal. But the person that was using gun to keep you is not a criminal.
But Buhari may talk to make people for Benue State try to live in peace with their neighbors.
So you live with somebody who carry gun to kill you, Abi. This number that they mentioned is just like a tip of the iceberg. If you go to Agatu and other parts of Benue where this have been going on repeatedly, you will now know that over 1 million people have gone down the grave. Over 1 million people have gone down the grave because of these people. So the question you should be asking yourself, why is it that the federal government of Nigeria still pamper these herdsmen? What are they contributing to our GDP? What are they contributing to the economy? What are they contributing to Nigeria except violence? Nigerians, the ball is in your court. If you want this thing to continue, no problem. But it is time we rise up and tell these people that no, you are not even part of us. You migrated into Nigeria. So why have you become so bold and so arrogant as if you are the owner of the land? Why is it that Nigerians are not asking this pertinent question? These people that came from the Sahel, are they Nigerian? The answer is no. So why did they come inside there to kill the original indigenous of this country? And everybody just kept quiet and we are looking at them. If you challenge them, in fact, they will even see you as the real enemy. The northern leaders are just looking the other side. Why these guys are ravaging the whole country? Not even part of the whole country. So, at what point are we going to say enough is enough? Is it when they finish all of us? You and I know the reason for food scarcity in Nigeria. It's these same people. These same people, for God's sake, these same people. They wouldn't want farmers to go to their farm. They wouldn't want people of Benue, which happen to be the food basket of Nigeria, to go to farm. Yet the federal government is there watching them. They have not been proscribed. Nothing has been done to them. They get bolder by the day. In fact, this is very embarrassing. I have never seen this type of impunity in my life.
Song of assurance. I think our meeting today is for us to review the entire security situation in the country. The president is concerned about what's going on, and we have reassured him that we're on top of our game. We're working extremely very hard. What has happened of recent is that there's a global push by terrorists and jihadists all over the Sahel area, and that pressure is what actually came into Nigeria because of the nature of our borders. And so we have, Mr. President has given directives as to what to do next for us to intensify all efforts, collaborate with all our sister countries around, because it is the porous nature that is coming there that is actually aggravating our own issues on ground. And so all our theaters have been enhanced, equipments have been bought. Mr. President has also given us much approvals for air assets and other aspects of security. And like we said, it's not only the kinetic effort, the non-kinetic aspects that is most important. The President is also looking at the aspects of also discussing with the government for their own support, buy-in in ensuring that dividends of democracy also extends to the communities to be able to stamp down the issue of insecurity. And we're working together. You can see we're together with the National Security Advisor, the NSA, the DGDSS, and all other ones. So we are working together as a team. And you can see us here, members of the armed forces, working in unity, including the police, to make sure that Nigeria is peaceful. And that is our mandate, and that we work towards. We want to appeal to all Nigerians not to get tired. And they should be wary of fake news. There's a lot of fake news that has been spread out, making it look, most of the videos being circulated are videos from other countries or old videos, making it look as if it is soon. And you know, you always want to wonder, why do some individuals feel happy when things go bad in their country? If Nigeria is destroyed, all of us will go down. And so it is important that we all cooperate with members of the armed forces and security agencies. If we see something that is going wrong anywhere in the country, let us report. Action will be taken, including our own personnel. If we see them doing what is not supposed to be done, they should take a report and we'll take action. We want to thank all Nigerians for the support we've been getting. Thank you.
Sincerity, sincerity of purpose. Mr. Talba, The same Chief of Defense Staff the last time said there are foreign elements that were traced down to Benue State, perpetrating, mayhem to the people of Benue State, not the indigenous herders that were, initially suspected. And you get to start wondering, Benue State is a landlocked state in Nigeria, bordering Taraba State, Niger State, Nasarawa, every Plateau State. All these states are borders to Benue State, and they are landlocked. Benue State is in nowhere a border state with
doesn't share any international border.
Right. But foreign herders will come into Nigeria, move between 700 to 1,000 kilometers, traversing this country on their foot.
Are you saying the explanation doesn't make sense?
It doesn't make
sense.
It doesn't make sense. And that's what I'm saying, sincerity. So is it that they are not really giving us the actual information, or there's something to hide? For example, the Chief of Defense Staff is talking about push from the Sahel. Where is the evidence? If you have your reconnaissance, air reconnaissance assets, and it is okay when the president give approval for air assets, but before now, this is just to boost it. It's not as if there was no air asset. The existing air asset, do they have any air reconnaissance, that gave this information there was a push from the Sahel? And if there is, where is the evidence?
To be fair, we're witnessing and observing developments in Mali. We're seeing the attacks by the JNIM terrorist group in Burkina Faso. I mean, these things are happening at a global level where we can witness and make comments about.
I agree. And this should also bring about the discussion of reintegrating ourselves with our brothers, with our sister countries, who left us on a mere accusation of, yes, there was a coup d'etat, they refused to go back to democracy, there were sanctions, there was this and that, it was not managed well, they were threatened, and they pulled out. Today, a lot of things are happening. Yes, you can put that as one of the factors. But what I'm saying, in essence, is I don't know if you are aware, a sitting member House of Representatives in the plenary session make accusation, allegedly, that from 1999 to date, over 19 trillion naira was spent on security. 19 trillion naira, Mr. Talba. Just in the previous administration, the Buhari administration, we knew of when $1 billion was withdrawn from the excess crude account for the purpose of procurement of sophisticated, military equipments to help in combating insecurity. But we never, whenever there is a show of force, because show of force is a routine in every country or locality to demonstrate readiness, and which will help to deter any form of, sabotage. But again, whenever there's a show of force, you only get to see personnel with some, scattered equipments. That are even locally fabricated. You don't get to see the commensurate, demonstration of what was given, the expenditure and the equipment that
are you saying the Tinubu administration is towing the same line that the Buhari administration followed and the Goodluck administration followed when it comes to managing the security question?
100%, and it's not helping matters. Goodluck in his time made a statement, Mr. Talba. He said, and I quote, that there are fifth columnists. I don't know if you can remember his statement. There are fifth columnists in his own administration. They were never mentioned. Buhari administration took over promising Nigerians they were going to shame sponsors of Boko Haram and bandits and IPOP. We never saw it. Now, we are expecting, yes, there were a number of people accused, BDCs. You don't even get to see who was arrested, but the matter goes down under the carpet, no more. Now, if these things are happening, the president should be firm. These military guys today, I'm not raising accusing fingers, but just go out just on the road. Today in this town, when you hear people buy expensive properties, you hear there are military people, security people, either police or military. or senior directors in the civil service.
Are you connecting
of course,
an imaginary dot or something?
Absolutely, because Mr. Talba, this is because security now has become business. Because ordinarily, these are things we can end. Remember, before Buhari came, he said that he will end Boko Haram in 6 months to 1 year. But he stayed with it for 8 years. And the remaining was story. It's kinetic and unkinetic. We cannot do this. We need to be sincere with this country.
Right.
When you find people that are connected to this Boko Haram activity in the northeast, or the bandit in the northwest, or the IPOP, all these terrorist organizations that have been labeled in this country, when you find people directly or indirectly sponsoring, I know the NFIU have been doing their best. Years is with the effort of the federal government in making sure any funds that comes into the country that are deemed illicit or suspicious of any form of threat are being frozen, or arrest is being made. But the thing is, I have not seen, this Mr. A, who is an icon in this, who is a big man in the country, an elite, was arrested because he was traced, with funds that he could not explain, or were traced to Boko Haram's sponsorship or banditry or IPOP. And just of recent, in Delta State, we saw a Nigerian British major with his friends who were found illegally in this country with rifles and thousands of armors.
But that's surely a positive development, isn't it? That
yes,
our security architecture is actually functioning.
Of course, that has been uncovered, But again, we want to be. Let me tell you what usually discourages people that are scrupulous in nature. The moment one is arrested and is being, made public, investigation is going on, other arrest is taking place. Those that are having the intention to come to the table will certainly take a step back.
Welcome back, my people. I think I don't watch and listen to see many people that are talking this video said, see, this insecurity we are facing in this country is not only northerners. I don't want anybody to push all this thing on only northerners again because of the way this thing is going. This thing, but maybe just generalize this matter. Say, okay, now all these leaders they obviously we get from inside this country, then be the causes of what we are facing to do because of the way things they go. If a governor of a state now come out to say that okay, make insecurity leave my land today, it must leave based on say now them get strong leg pass. But as they no one make all this thing leave this country, none of them they put body for all this thing where we see they go on. So me, I disregard all this thing that is coming from all these people that are saying that it's only northerners that are causing all this thing. So make everybody, any of now we've seen they hear all this thing. I mean disregard all this news that is coming from all these people. If you look at this one that is showing on my screen now, this one said that okay, all this insecurity that is going on in this country, many persons are gaining money from it. So from the look of things and what this man said, that okay, all these leaders we get for this country are gaining money. If not, all this insecurity we face for this country for don't go since. And you the else now, if you get anything on talk concerning this matter, they go on, make it drop your thoughts for inside comment section. And also if today is your first time here, make it like our video, share and subscribe. Thank you.